Hi Paula and the Real Women of Philadelphia. My name is Michelle Hippis and I live in Little Chute, Wisconsin, which is about 20 miles south of Green Bay. Today we're going to be making a really nice, cute, and easy dessert made with Philadelphia cream cheese. It's inspired by a recipe that my daughter, my 14-year-old daughter, had made last year and entered into a cheesecake contest. Every year, the first weekend in June, in Little Chute, we have what's called the Great Wisconsin Cheese Festival, and they have a cheesecake contest. Well, she had made this fabulous cheesecake. It didn't win, but it should have won. It was made with Philadelphia cream cheese. Recipe says 3 packages, but that's not what we're going to do here today. But anyway, it was Philadelphia cream cheese, Oreos, maraschino cherries, and almonds, and it was fabulous. Well, we have a recipe for what we like to call Philadelphia cherry almond Oreo balls. And they're going to be like little cheesecake balls, and we're going to be dipping them in white chocolate at the end. They are fabulous. Okay, so we're going to start with this very simple recipe. Very, very easy. We're going to start with 1 package of Philadelphia cream cheese. And you want it moistened. What I do with my cream cheese is I stick it in the microwave for just a couple of seconds. 15, 20 seconds, something along those lines. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 15 seconds. I put it on high. Actually, I'll do this. Okay. Now, for time's sake, I already have our Oreos food processed. I just put one whole package of regular Oreos. Don't use the double stuff. So I used 1 whole package of Oreos, food processed them, and put them in a bowl. I have a 1/3 cup of almonds, rough chopped. That will stick in there. We use 1 whole jar of maraschino cherries, and I quartered them. And you want the juice. The juice is what's going to give it some flavor and what's going to hold this all together. We have to get our cream cheese, the star of the production. And this is it. We're going to put all of these ingredients together. And it takes just a little bit here to get it takes just a little bit here to get this together. It's kind of like making meatloaf. If you don't get dirty, it's not a good meatloaf. So, you know what? I'm going to use this. Okay. So we're just going to squish it all together, but you got to get it all together real good. Then once we're done with this, getting this all smushed in together, I'm just going to put this in here. Then we're going to make it into little balls, and we're going to freeze them. And you only need to freeze them for about 15 or 20 minutes. If you're making this, like say at Christmas time and you live around here, you don't even need to go put it in the freezer. You just go stick it out on your porch. I don't call it the frozen tundra for nothing. Matter of fact, my neighbor lady, when she makes all of her Christmas candy, she's got 1 big Rubbermaid container and she leaves it on her porch, and that's how she keeps her candy cool for Christmas time. Because she makes a lot of candy. Okay. Now, this is going to be like making meatballs. You're going to get a little dirty, and that's okay. Because the end result is going to be incredible. Okay, I'm getting this a little bit all over the place. Okay. You just roll them into little balls. Set them on your container. Yeah, my daughter didn't win that contest, but she should have, because you should have seen the look on one of the judges' faces when he tasted it. It was priceless. She did a great job. She made that recipe all by herself. And so we just tweaked it. We had this Oreo ball recipe, and some people make it with Bailey's Irish cream, or you can make it with any kind of the dairy creamer that you would use for your coffee. You can do that, but we prefer to use the cherry juice. Okay, so I've got a couple. I'm going to put this over here. I'm just going to wash my hands off. That's okay. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do the chocolate part. Oh boy. I'm just going to get rid of this quick. Okay, the chocolate part, we're going to make dipping chocolate. Oh my good Lord. Look at that. I don't know how that happened, but you know what? Murphy's Law, anything that can't happen will happen, and it's all good. We're not going to worry about it. Okay. We're going to be using Ghirardelli chocolate, and I will just wipe it off because it's wet. So we're going to use Ghirardelli chocolate, and I've got the white chocolate, and the white chocolate is what makes this, aside from the Philadelphia cream cheese that is. So we're going to take the chocolate bar, it's a baking bar, white chocolate baking bar, and we're going to microwave it, and we need to cut it into quarter these little sections here. The littler it is, the faster it's going to melt. And we're going to be microwaving our chocolate. Now I've already, in order to have the dipping, to make it dipping chocolate, we have 1 tablespoon of shortening. So 1 tablespoon of a Crisco type product in there. We're going to put it in the microwave, and we're going to put it on medium heat for 1 minute. Stir, medium heat for 1 minute. All right, let's get it rolling. Medium. There we go. Okay, let's take out now. Like I said, once we have these in the balls, we're going to freeze them. So they set. So, magic of Michelle-Vision, we already have some done. We're going to put these in the freezer for later. So now, I'm going to stir my chocolate, just stir my chocolate and my shortening a little bit in here. Just get it rolling. I'm actually going to put it on high now because we're running out of time. Then what we're going to do is once we've got the chocolate, the dipping chocolate all done, we are just going to dip these upside down in our chocolate. They kind of stick to the plate a little bit, and then we're just going to decorate them with our almonds. Okay, let's stir our chocolate in. This does not take long at all. This is something very fast, very easy, and it's a finger dessert. And like I said, easy recipe. 1 package of Oreos, 1 package of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1 jar of maraschino cherries, 1/3 cup of almonds. That's it. Put it all together, and you've got fabulous dessert, courtesy of my daughter, Kendra. Okay. Last year for the Cheese Fest, it was so cold we actually wore our winter coats. But that was actually a good thing, because cheesecakes do a little bit better when the weather's a little bit colder. This year we're hoping for... Okay, well, I'm going to show you the final product. Come on over this way, because it's taking a little bit longer than we anticipated. Here's our final product. We actually used the dipping chocolate to do some strawberries and some cherries too, but these are absolutely incredible. The Oreo balls with the white Ghirardelli chocolate and some almond slices on top. Paula, Real Women of Philadelphia, I hope to see you real soon.